Greetings, new Wastelanders. Today we are at Transmission Station 1ATF-U03, which is right across from Deathclaw Island. We are going to be farming plasma rifles, plasma pistols, Enclave plasma rifles and pistols. Why? Because you need to combine those with the Enclave-aligned Flamer Barrel mod to create the Enclave Plasma Flamer. Now, there is a prerequisite you need to do before you will be granted entry to this transmission station. You need to do the Bunker Buster quest because you need to be a member of the Enclave. See my video for more information. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Too much blabbing. This here's what the outside of the facility looks like. Pass through the main gate. Hit the hand scanner. This is why you need the Enclave membership. Without that membership, you're not getting inside, which means you ain't getting shit. Take this all the way down to the research facility. Alright, so real quick before we start here, I cleared some of the enemies out already. And I did that because when you walk in some of the rooms here, your presence will actually trigger an event to happen. And I did not want to ruin that for any new players, especially the Deathclaw part. So, with that said, let's get started. Alright, so here's the main foyer. Go down the stairs, hang a sharp left down the hallway with all the dead bodies. I'm going to follow this all the way down to a laboratory down here. Here's the laboratory. You want that door on the far side there. You'll either need to hack it or lockpick it. As soon as you pass through this door, you will set off an event. Go ahead and deal with it. Have fun with that. Alright, spectacular. That should have been a real treat for anyone with lepidopterophobia. Let's proceed along the cat railing up top here. We're looking for the exit door. There's our exit door. We're going to proceed through these double doors over here. As soon as you step through here, you're going to trigger another event. Have fun dealing with this one too. Alright, just lovely. Let's drop down, hang an immediate left, and go through this door. Pass through this laboratory. As soon as you enter here, you're going to set off another event. Deal with it too. You're doing a lovely job, but it's time to proceed onwards through this tiny service door. And if you have ostraconophobia, don't forget to stop here. Look to your left. Maybe walk up and lick one of the tanks. Lovely. Alright, we're going to pass through this other service door. I'm going to run up here. Stop right next to the dead scorpion and wait. Just wait. You're going to love it. I promise. Pinky swear. Was that not fun? If you're still alive, proceed left up the stairs. I promise you. We're getting close to finding some Enclave rifles. Hang it right here. Proceed through the cafeteria. Through these double doors. And down the stairs. Open the door. Oh yes, Scorcher in here. Proceed to murder everything. Little fucker. Why am I not shooting? Keep killing everything till nothing moves. Well done. Your violence is legendary. So, after you've made everyone in this room a past memory, head up the stairs to your left. At the top of the stairs, hang a right and go towards the exit that is not really an exit, but another hallway. This hallway just so happens to be filled with Scorch. It is also where the plasma rifles and pistols start to drop. So continue to murder them until you reach the end of the hallway. Alright, so we're at the end of the hallway, but if the RNG gods are shitting in your pockets, fear not, you have one more room to check. Turn around, go right up the stairs, then hang a left. In here you will find two normal Scorch and one Scorch wearing power armor. No, I did not get any rifles, but I did get Enclave plasma pistols to drop for me this go round. I have 3 short Enclave plasma pistols, just need the mods for them. Easier said than done. Now, if you want to restart this, all you have to do is run through these double doors here. Put those up, we're going to run through all the back rooms here. Go up the stairs and hang a left, there'll be a hand scanner on the door, hit that. Takes you right back out to where we started. All you got to do is ride the elevator up, server hop, and jump back in. I'm going to show you the next spot now. Much easier to get a rifle here. Alright, so here we are at the White Spring Resort. You want to fast travel specifically to the White Spring service entrance. When you load in, you will see something in front of you that looks like a garage. It's not a garage, it is the rear entrance to the Enclave base. More importantly, it takes you directly into the production area. I will see you inside. Okay, so we are in the production facility of the Enclave base now. We're going to check the Modus production terminals for Enclave rifles. They're not always here. Sometimes they are. They just happen to be here this time. I know that because I accidentally bought one. There were two, now there's one, unfortunately. They're not always here. Sometimes it's a pistol, sometimes it's nothing. We're gonna go check the armory next, however. Okay, so I wasn't going to show you how to get to the armory because, let's face it, I'm probably going to get lost, but let's do it anyways. There's the Modus production terminals. Turn straight around. You're going to run back over towards the exit. There's actually a door on the left we need. Here's the exit. That's where we came in. Want to go down the stairs. As soon as you exit, turn to your right. There's communications. You would want to run straight through communications here. Hang a left and go straight. First door on the right side. Military wing. Hanging out the right takes you into command. You have to cut through command to get to the armory. So, up the stairs. As soon as you enter command, heading immediate right into the armory. Here's the terminals. What do they got for us? They have nothing. They got a short plasma pistol, the cheap knockoff of the Enclave plasma pistol, Gauss rifles, and Gatling plasmas. Spectacular. I'm going to show you where you can find the mods for these weapons now. Alright, so we're in Watoga. You need to fast travel to the Watoga train station. There are two vendors here we can check. The Enclave aligned flamer barrel. See if this guy's got one on him.
To exchange items.
Yeah, I'm trying. Alright, mods, what do we got? We've got no Enclave aligned flamer barrel, that's for sure. A little bit of jack, a little bit of shit. This guy's a no-go. Let's go hit the grocery store. The Brotherhood of Steel robot is right on the other side of this parking lot, and about 2 blocks down. Now, if neither robot has mods on them, you're gonna have to do a little bit of server hopping. Log out, log back in. Well, log out to the title screen, log back in over and over again until you find the mods. They are, unfortunately, extremely rare. You can check player stores. Also, if there is another player selling them, they're going to be going for a pretty penny due to their rarity. Let's check this guy. And what do we got? We've got, we got nothing here either. This guy is also no good. But like I said, just server hop, check player stores. You will eventually find them. When you do, just go to your workbench in your camp and modify the rifle. So, thanks for stopping by and watching, guys. And I'll see you in the next one.